Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nipe Dili. Each episode, we bring you daring young social entrepreneurs with incredible ideas to change Tanzania. Here, they will share their dreams and ambitions with a team of investors with hopes of securing investment that will take their businesses to the next level. Our investors are looking for businesses that are not only profitable, but those that also answer some of Tanzania's most pressing challenges while promoting sustainable environmental conservation. With money, expertise, and networks on one side and out of this world business ideas on the other, will these daring young social entrepreneurs be able to secure the investment they need to take their businesses to the next level? This is Nipe Dili. Meet our team of investors. Joel Nanauka of the Africa Success Academy, experienced mentor, trainer, speaker, business owner, and investor. He is looking for solutions that embrace technology to solve real-life problems. Adam Roland Bialu, Chief Strategist for Sahara Ventures, an organization focused on building a stable innovation and technology ecosystem. Adam is out looking for new and exciting early-stage impact businesses that are ripe and ready for an investment. This episode on Nipe Dili, the determined Edwin Ngulla fuses technology and smarts to bring health back to communities.
Actually, that is how they fall. There are 1,000 girls in the sub-Saharan African country each year dying from HIV/AIDS. Those involved in the 33% of the death pool in Tanzania from non-communicable diseases. A question to ask ourselves, have they not been told of the risk? Have the information not got to them? No, it has, but in the wrong way. And that is why we bring to you Afyatoon. We are creators and developers of health-based animation series. These animations are age-specific, and also they are entertaining in the same point where they give education on health problems and solutions, and yet at the same time they are also entertaining. We also prepare stories we prepare animation story on a story basis. So we create a story around the health problem and around the health solution, and we give it to the people that we want to see. And we relay this information through the digital platforms, and also we showcase these animations in hospital waiting areas. And it is in these hospital waiting areas where we get our cash. The hospitals would pay for this health content that are being showcased to their patients and relatives in these hospital waiting areas. So we are asking for 20 million Tanzanian shillings so that we can set up an animation studio, so that we can produce more animation, so that we can produce better animations, to set up an office working space to cater for the production of the animations. One of the animations that we have produced is here, and may you please take a look.
Ni muda gani sahihi zaidi wa kutumia mswaki? Ni mwezi au ni miezi mingapi? Au ni mpaka nyuzi zake zote ziishe, uvunjike ama upotee? Muda sahihi zaidi wa kubadilisha mswaki ni miezi 2 tangu ulipoanza kutumia. Waswahili wanasema jino moja mswaki wa nini, lakini sisi tunasema mswaki mmoja meno mengi kwa nini.
Thank you for your presentation. What problem are you solving?
The problem that we are solving is the way that information is relayed to the community. We have a lot of vast health content that is with the health professionals, and it is not correctly being delivered to the community. And we want to link that bridge by using story-based animation. A story would stick into somebody's mind.
May I please know the breakdown of your ask?
Okay, so the ask of 20 million is into 2 parts. The first one is based on to the office space and all the costs that might come up, such as electricity and maintaining of the office space, which makes up 31%. The other 69% is onto the production cost, where we have ascertained some amount to acquire some good quality computers for the production, a drawing board that would allow us into putting up a storyboard characters, which is a first part into animation creation. But also we have put an amount that would ascertain internet services, because most of the content that we are creating would have to, most of the content that we create them online. But also the other amount that has been put apart from that is to cater for the process of production.
So, I want to understand your business more. What is your revenue model?
As of now, we are doing business with hospitals. We provide 4 packages. The first is the health package that we are providing on different health issues. The second is the service package, where we would create animations or graphic motion animations to show what services the hospitals is providing, what personnel it's having, and what are they doing, what are the days of their clinics. And also we create a social media package for them, where we take photos of the doctors and the schedule of the clinics, and create a package that they can use to brand their services. So for the hospitals, that is what we are providing. And it is these things that we provide to the hospitals that give us cash for they pay for them. So that is how we are making money.
Okay, and give us a bit of an average, how has been your journey in terms of revenue so far?
So far, the medical media project, which we are doing with the hospitals, we established it in the past 6 months. For the different package that we are offering, it has seemed that the service package is more of interest to the hospital. For this whole package that we have provided for Adricalo, they have paid 800,000. And so that is the amount of money that we have been able to make since when we established the showcasing at hospitals.
For the last 2 years, you haven't made anything until the last 6 months, which you have made 800,000. And you're looking for 20 million. On that revenue, on average, that you'll be making 800,000 a month, or on 6-month basis. Show me the bit of a calculation. I'm not getting that business. And share with me what is the estimated return of investment of the 20 million. I'm more interested of numbers, not the package.
So with the return in the investment, because we have already made the animations, and it's just recent that we have proved the prototype of what we might need for the medical media company to work. So in moving to any other different hospital, we'll be using the same health content that we already have and that we have already incurred cost into production for any other hospital. And for these hospitals, them returning, them giving into the company 800,000. Let's say, for example, we'll be going to 10 hospitals that would pick the idea.
Okay, so I was trying to understand your business, and you have a great product. I'm not sure whether it's needed on the market, because I don't think if you have the right target market. So you haven't convinced me whether the hospital is really interested in your business. At least you would have said me, you would have told me, like, the hospital at the moment, maybe they're putting banners to entertain, or they have these entertainment channels. Maybe they're putting music also, that you want to add value on what they are doing currently to their customers. But you haven't convinced me that this is the product that the hospital needs in any way, whether on the current situation, the way they're doing, or no. I may see some of the people that might be interested. I understand, for example, health insurance companies, one of the key area and advantage to them is for people not to be sick. because for them, that's they're making money. So for them to be healthier, they need to spread the word of how they can, their client could live healthier. So I think you can sell to health insurance that product. It might make them a sense, because for sure I know they are doing some campaigns to make their client aware of the health risk or health behaviors. So might be those could be your clients than the hospital. But you haven't convinced me that this is the product that the hospital needs in any way. And in that case, I don't think if you need that amount of money that you're asking. Rather, I feel you need further support in further sharpening your revenue model, understanding your market, at least do the user-centered kind of research to understand your market and need of your market, instead of looking for money for putting the studio. It might not work. With that offer, I'm out.
And at the same time, I think there is enough content in the health sector, also the hospital, that is much more cheaper than what you offer in the market. So I tend to think you need to work more on your marketing strategy. Sorry, I'm out.
I'm consulting 3 hospitals, and 2 of them are big hospitals. So I was trying to think in my mind, if I have to convince them to take your product, what would I say? And I'm still finding it very difficult. Having said that, I think you have great expertise and skill, but you're using them perhaps to solve either low revenue generating problem or wrong problem at all. So I think you need to sit down and to refine exactly what you're trying to say. Quoting your own words, you have said among the 4 services, these health centers and hospitals are preferring the second service of showcasing their own service. Is that right? So it means their priority is not on the first product, which actually you are selling. Their priority is on the second one. So having said that, I would say I'm out because I don't yet see big business in your priority. But perhaps if you refine it and then we get to talk more and change the business model, perhaps there is future in your business.
So how could we perhaps refine the idea that we are having right now?
Well, first is go to the market, see exactly what is needed. You said in the first place that you thought you can solve the boredom using the cartoons, but you want to sell the product, and these guys have told you, we need the second service of advertising our service. Do you see now there's you're not merging what you're trying to solve with your priority. So I think you need to exactly understand what is the real problem from the ground. When you know that, then you go back to the drawing board addressing the problem. That's why my first question to you was, what problem are you solving, if you can recall?
And maybe, Mr. Joel, you spoke of the 3 hospitals that you are consulting with. Could we put up something that could work for the hospitals based on what we are doing or based on what we could refine with Afyatoon?
Now, going to them, we need to have known their problem and bring the solution, because they want solution. So I think the first place is not just going to them. The first place is defining what are we solving. So if you manage to do that, I think we can have a good deal of that.
And I have a problem. You still think that hospital are your clients, which to me, no. Go back, find your actual clients. I don't think if hospitals are your clients. I don't think so.
Could we have an aspect?
So if I was to help you, just be sober, go back, look who is my client. I don't think if a hospital is your client, you will just force issues. But I don't think if hospitals are your clients. Hospital could be your media, the channel, but not your client. Look at who is your client, and you need to go back.
Well, we do run an hospital, and seeing the effort that you've made on that, maybe just to help you to kind of like be clear and to know, are this really my target client? I might give you an avenue in one of the hospitals that you're running that maybe you can try and see and look and find for yourself is this really my client, as you work on what you've heard from my colleague?
Thank you for the moments that I've been having here, for the offer of the avenue, for the consideration of us using the 3 different hospitals, and much more great from Eric based on to the business model, as it has been suggested that we need to go way back and recheck and reassess again. And I believe we are in the learning process. We have just started as entrepreneurs, and we have started as a startup. At this point in time, learning and reshaping is what we can do the best. So I take all the comments, and thank you for the offer that I've got, regardless that it's not the 20 million that I was asking, but I believe with working on these ideas, we could even get more than that. So thank you for the offer.
Even though Afyatoon did not walk away with the requested 20 million shillings, Edwin walks away with an offer to showcase his products in 4 different hospitals, and not just 1, but 3 business coaches ready to help him refine Afyatoon's business model and get investor ready. And with that, we have come to the end of episode 2 of Nipe Dili Season 1. Be sure to catch the next episode coming straight to you from the Tujenge TZ Innovation Challenge YouTube channel. Are you ready? This is Nipe Dili.